But you can't start from looking over there saying those people are crazy. Now, it's not just crazy. It's money, brother. It's money. Yo, 817, you're in the house, 817.
Talking about JD.
That's you. What's going on?
Hey, first of all, Tim Black, a huge fan. You a straight shooter. And we need a lot more of that in this country, because right now you got a bunch of bullshit on both sides. I'm not going to use cuss words and everything, but
thank you, sir.
I'm just going to say a few things. But I'm a big fan of yours. I know you ain't a Trump fan. I ain't a Biden fan. I ain't fans of none of these guys, man.
Right.
It's crazy. But the only thing I want to see is just let's get it right. Let's get it right. And this is the only country in the world that went to a civil war to end slavery. So that's one thing. Secondly, I don't think Donald Trump done nothing wrong. Okay, well, that's fine. That's my opinion. But that's what America's about. We can all have our opinions. But like I said, I'm a huge fan of yours because you're one of the few straight shooters out there. Because you can't watch the regular news channels and get anything straight. It's crazy. But it didn't used to be like that, man. I grew up with Walter Cronkite. Dan Rather used to be pretty straight. Peter Jennings. The news media now, you got Don Lemon and guys like this, man. It's nuts. It doesn't make any sense, man. So, anyways, I just want to thank you for everything that you do, because you one of the straight shooters, and I follow you.
Right.
And I just hope one day we can get back to normalcy. I call her Nancy Pelosi. These people are crazy. You can't impeach somebody 10 days before they leave an office or whatever. It just doesn't make any sense. That's just my opinion. But that's what America's supposed to be about. Everyone's supposed to have their opinion. So, and hey, man, keep doing what you're doing. I'm a huge fan of yours, sir. And hey, have a good weekend. I think the Cleveland Browns are going to do it tomorrow, my man.
Well, we'll see, brother. But I'm going to give it up for JD. And JD said a lot of nice things about it, brother. And he complimented me several times. And JD said, during his compliments, that one thing he liked about me is I was a straight shooter. And I appreciate that, JD. So let me shoot it straight to you, brother. When you said that this is a country that went to war to end slavery, and that's true for the large part, that was about slavery. But do you know that all they did was make slavery by another name, by creating this thing called convict leasing, where black people had to go work on the same fields as they were working on before in order to have room and board? So basically they were slaves all over again, and there ended up being more black people in jail working for those same plantations because they locked us up if we didn't have a job and we didn't have clothes or a roof or food. So they put us back to work in the same fields, under the same conditions. And some would say in worse conditions, JD, because we went from being property, which was valuable, to being rentals. So people go from property to being a rental. When you're property, you're a valuable commodity. But when you become a rental, no one cares about a rental. You ever rented a car, JD? People dog rentals because they can just get another one. It's not theirs. So that's what this country did to black people. So you said I'm a straight shooter. Now there you go. That's some straight shooting for you. We still friends? And if you really want to be a straight shooter, brother, you got to realize that both sides suck. You talk about Don Lemon, don't leave out Tucker Carlson, because Tucker Carlson is full of shit too, as is Sean Hannity. So it's bad on both sides, brother. All right? There it is, brother. And I had the same problem. I had the same conversation with people who call themselves liberals. Because then they'll just talk about Tucker and Sean Hannity and leave out people in the center, the corporate cable news people that do similar tricks as well. So if we want to wake up and then kind of like erase that line and realize that it's a system that's jacked up and that money is at the root of it, then we got a place that's a good starting point. But you can't start from looking over there saying those people are crazy. Now, it's not just crazy. It's money, brother. It's money. Let me ask you something. Do they know us? When I say they, I mean the talking heads on cable news. Do they know you? I mean, they talk about the world as if it's a sport. They play political games, report on our pain, rack our brain to feed the stock exchange, but do they know us? Do they know what we care about? Nope. They're too far away. They can't see us. They can't feel us. They can't relate to us. See, when you want to know what's going on in your world, trust someone who lives in your world. Subscribe.